Yo, what the heck is going on, everybody? It's me, Michael Game Show here, and welcome back to NHL 26. Now, I know what you're thinking. Michael, why are you playing NHL 26? Aren't you doing NHL 12? Well, yes, I'm still doing NHL 12 as the series, but the reason why I'm playing NHL 26 today is that the NHL playoffs for the 2026 season starts tomorrow. And I am so hyped up for the playoffs this season. And so I want to do something that I've never really done before. Now, I have done predictions and pitchers last season in the NHL, but I decided this year, why not actually record a section of submitting the playoffs matchups this season. And as you can see in the bottom, these are all the teams that made the playoffs this season from the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference. And that's what they're going to be playing this season against each other in the playoffs for the 2026 Stanley Cup. So, yeah, it's just something a little different that I've never really done before on my channel. So, again, why not? Sitting through all the games, best out of 7 for these stuff. So yeah, I wish everybody in the NHL of these teams good luck, and may the best team win the Stanley Cup. So I have a question. What team do you guys think is going to win the Stanley Cup this year? For me, I'm going to go with the Dallas Stars. I was going to pick the Colorado Avalanche, but we all know about the President's Trophy curse, and obviously they're the President's Trophy this season. So I think they're going to get eliminated in the second round. I think they're going to kick the crap out of the Kings. Yeah, my LA Kings. But they're going to get eliminated in the second round. I think Dallas is going to win the Stanley Cup this year. I really do. Because we all know that the Tampa Bay Lightning is going to lose because they have Corey Perry. So, yep, that is my prediction of the Stanley Cup this year. Alright. But I am really excited to do this. I've never done this before, and I think this will be an interesting video. And also, I just wanted to let you guys know that I have no control over this. So the game's going to decide who is going to win the Stanley Cup and who is going to win the series and stuff. So, yeah, so if you complain that I rigged the game, I did not rig the game. It's blame the video game for rigging it. Alright, don't blame me. Alright, anyway, let's get the first game started with the Colorado Avalanche and Los Angeles Kings. Alrighty guys, so I'm about to get started with the playoff simulation for the 2026 Stanley Cup playoffs. And there are some people that have already done this before, and probably a lot better than what I'm doing. But hey, I'm just one guy, so I'm just doing my best, and I'm doing a lot of stuff that other people likes, and this is what I like too. It's the sport of hockey. So how this is going to work, I'm going to explain this real quick. I'm going to sim through the game because they have an option to do that. Oh, no, I hit the wrong button. There we go. So see, I just hit the button. It says, would you like to do play the game, sim to the next game, simulation. I'm going to hit, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to sim to next game, and it will automatically go down to the next game. I wasn't really going to do simulation the entire thing, but I realized that, no, that's going to take too long. And, so what I decided to do instead is that sim through the games, and then when a team that's about to get eliminated or move on, I will be like simming through that one. And in case that the opponent is winning, I will be like, I will sim through the last minute, and if we go to overtime, I'll also be doing the overtime as well. It may not be that much better, but trust me, it is better than save like 2.5 hours. When the video is probably going to be like, oh, probably over an hour, but just trust me. It's going to be a lot easier, and I probably won't get as annoyed or tired and stuff. So, yeah. Also, before we get started, I would like to apologize that this video may come out like when the playoffs are already happening, because I was going to do this before the playoffs start, but I got too busy. And I had a tournament to like help up with because of our local soccer tournament. So yeah, this video is going to come out while the playoffs are already happening. So even when I sim these games, they may not be 100% accurate to what actually happened in the playoffs so far. So I just want to let you guys know that that may happen. So don't get. So yeah, it is on me, but at the same time, I was waiting for like the last teams to make the playoffs, and then I had one day to do it, and I was gonna do it, but then I got too tired and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm actually recording this like the first day of the playoff night, and it's already over by then. So yeah, tomorrow will be the second playoffs of the day. Yeah, tomorrow will be this second day of the playoffs. So yeah, again, I'm just letting you guys know that. So again, the series may not be accurate as the video game. So sorry, I tried my best, but I got way too busy. So I don't know when this video will be uploaded, but hopefully it will be uploaded before the eliminations happen. But again, no guarantees. Anyway, I think we're ready to get started. Starting off with, of course, my Los Angeles Kings versus the Colorado Avalanche, and come on, how the hell have the Kings even made the playoffs? I have no clue. This team sucks. They're like one of the worst Kings teams I've ever seen in my entire life, and it shouldn't even be in the playoffs. Colorado's going to kick our ass. They're going to win this game in 4 straight games. And how dare they end Anze Kopitar's career like this? He deserves so much better. But hey, one positive. Actually 2. We don't have to play Edmonton again, thank God. And at least I can see Anze Kopitar for 4 more games. I know some people are making fun of me saying like, oh Michael, why do you want to play Colorado? You guys should be playing with Edmonton. Look, I would much rather play Colorado and get eliminated by them than play Edmonton for the 5th straight year and get eliminated by them again for the 5th straight year. So yeah, I would much rather play Colorado than Edmonton. That's just how I feel. Alright. And there are also some people that are gonna say, because I've been seeing a lot on Facebook, how the Kings are gonna make a 2012 run again. They're going to beat the President's Trophy winner, the Colorado Avalanche. Like, guys, seriously, don't act like this is 2012. We had a red hot goalie in Jonathan Quick, and he literally just carried our ass to the Stanley Cup. So yeah, don't act like this is 2012, guys. This is 2026. Times have changed. All right, let's sit to the next game. I've been talking for way too long because I just have a lot to say. All right, let's see who will win the first game. Unsurprisingly, it is the Colorado Avalanche. They lead the series 1-0. Nathan McKinnon has 2 goals and 1 assist for 3 points. All right, Utah and Vegas. Ooh, this is an interesting series. The newest team in the NHL, Utah, made the playoffs in their 2nd year of existence, just like the Seattle Kraken made the playoffs in their 2nd year of existence. I did not expect them to make the playoffs, but they did. So my dad is now laughing in my face because I was laughing in his face last year because he said they were going to make the playoffs last year, and I didn't take them seriously. Also, I really hope they beat the crap out of Vegas because this team is absolutely terrible, and I have no idea how they won the Pacific Division, especially since they fired a head coach with 8 games left of the season, although that seemed to somehow be working out because they were super hot by then. So maybe it was actually for the best. I don't freaking know. Alright, send to the next game. And Vegas wins this game. And if you're wondering who I'm going to predict to win the series, I'm actually going to go with Utah because, again, Vegas is a terrible team that shouldn't even be in the playoffs, especially how complete garbage when I saw them play in November against Montreal. Like, seriously, they were sloppy as hell. Alright, now it's time to move on to the Eastern Conference, and the Buffalo Sabres, for the first time in 15 years, have made the playoffs. And they're playing against, of course, the Toronto Maple Leafs of America teams in the NHL, the Boston Bruins. So, yeah, I did not expect Buffalo to make the playoffs at all, but they actually did. And not only that, they also won the Atlantic Division, believe it or not, which I find it very even crazier. But hey, congratulations, Buffalo. I really hope you actually beat Boston and actually win a playoff series. But even if you guys do get swept somehow, I don't think even Sabres fans even care. I think they're just happy that they're even in the playoffs. And if I was a Sabres fan, I would be as well. Alright, come on, Buffalo. Would you win your first playoff game in like 2011? I'm not 100% sure. I have to look that up. No, Boston takes game 1. Okay, I'm kind of surprised. All right. So next up we got the Carolina Hurricanes versus the Ottawa Senators. Ottawa somehow did not play pretty well the last half of the season because they looked like complete garbage during the first half. But then they just got their crap together. And Carolina, no surprise, like they're good. But the only way they can stop them is themselves. Remember, they are the Buffalo Bills of hockey. So I wouldn't be surprised if they somehow go to the Eastern Conference and then they get swept. Because that's always happened to them in the Eastern Conference, except for last year. They actually managed to win one game against Florida, but they still got their ass kicked. So, yeah, I think Carolina is easily going to cruise Ottawa. And, oh yeah, I forgot to mention this because, again, I was talking too fast. If you're wondering who I predict about the Buffalo and Boston series, I'm going to go with Buffalo. I really think they can win this series against Boston. And the other thing is, I hope Hurricanes fans were not as annoyed as they were this year as they were last year, because they were annoying as hell last year, because they talked so much crap how they're going to win the Stanley Cup, and yet they got their ass kicked in the Eastern Conference Finals. Alright, come on. Who will win Game 1? Carolina, not surprised. Alright, then we go back to the Western Conference. We have the Minnesota Wilds versus Dallas Stars. Come on, I think we all know which team I picked. The Dallas Stars. They're easily going to cruise through Minnesota. Okay, they're not going to sweep them. I think they're actually going to beat them in 6, but I really do not trust Minnesota at all. But they did look good for most part of the season. But I don't know, I just really haven't taken them seriously, and I probably won't take them seriously unless they win a playoff series. Pretty much like the Kings. Just don't take them seriously until they win a playoff series, which will never happen. Alright, who will win Game 1? Let's find out right now. And it's Dallas. Alright. Next up, we got the Edmonton Oilers playing against the other Southern California team. And no, it's not the Los Angeles Kings for the 5th year in a row. It is our arch rivals, the Anaheim Ducks. And it's also my grandma's team. So, Anaheim, welcome back to the playoffs. It's been a while, right? It's been since 2018 since you last made the playoffs. So, I don't really have... The Ducks were a strange team because they had the lead in the division, and then they just completely played like garbage in April. Only win 2 games, and then blew the division to freaking Vegas. Which, yes, I'm still very pissed about today. But whatever, the past is the past. So yeah, this will probably be a learning experience for the Ducks. They're probably going to get their asses kicked by the team, which is Edmonton, that has more playoff experience. So yeah, I still feel like the Ducks can put up a fight, but I just don't think it's going to be enough against Edmonton. Although Edmonton does have terrible defense and terrible goaltending and no depth at all, so is it going to be the same crap like always, where Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid and, okay, maybe Evan Bouchard carries their ass? Who the hell knows? Okay, again, maybe not Evan Bouchard, but definitely Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. Alright, let's see who will win the Game 1. And it's Anaheim, alright. I really hope Edmonton beats the living crap out of them. Alright, the next series is the 2021 Stanley Cup Finals rematch. I know it's hard to believe in how I say that, Michael, this is impossible. Tampa Bay and Montreal are in the same division. They're in the same conference. There is no way they ever met in the Stanley Cup Finals. Yes, it's true, but you're also wrong. They did actually meet each other in the Stanley Cup Finals in 2021, where Tampa Bay easily destroyed Montreal. Montreal was even lucky they even made it to the finals in the first place because Carey Price was one of the hottest goalies in the NHL that season. And they also got to thank Toronto for literally handing them that series because Toronto's nothing but chokers. Oh, it still makes me laugh to this day. I'll never forget that, Toronto. Actually, literally all of the NHL is never going to forget it. How you blow a 3-1 series lead to Montreal. The team that wouldn't even make the playoffs normally. But yet, due to the bullcrap certain COVID thing that happened, rules. That's what happened. Anyway, this is probably the team that I can honestly see go either way. A lot of people think it's going to be Tampa Bay, and I can definitely see why, but I can also see some people say Montreal. I think this is going to go to 7 games. I honestly really do. But some people say they're going to go to 5, but I don't know. I really think both of these teams are just evenly matched that it can go to 7. So let's see who wins game 1. And it goes to Montreal. All right, the final series, we got the Battle of Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh Penguins versus Philadelphia Flyers. Both teams that I did not expect to make the playoffs at all this season. Like, seriously, did any of you guys actually expect both of them to make the playoffs? Yeah, that's what I thought. But the bad news is I had to do a freaking Sidney Crosby again. And those damn Penguins. Which means I'm going to be rooting for Philadelphia. But I don't know. I just think Pittsburgh's too strong for Philadelphia. That's just my opinion. But I don't really have much to say. But other than that, I expect a lot of punching and blood fighting everywhere, every single game. Because it's two teams that absolutely heavily despise each other for many years. And it's always a bloodbath when these two teams play against each other. This is going to be epic. I think this is going to go to 6 games, not 7, but I say Pittsburgh's going to win the series, even though I am rooting for Philadelphia. So you better not screw this up, Philadelphia, because you're not that slacky choke of garbage in the Phillies, where they completely screwed up and choked against the Dodgers in the divisional series. Alright, who will win game 1? The Philadelphia Flyers. Alright, so now we're in game 2, so I won't be saying much for the rest of the stuff, because I already explained what is going to happen. So I'm just going to sim through these, and then we'll see what happens. Alright, here we go. Game 2 goes to the Kings. Okay, we actually won a playoff game? Hell yeah, like that's actually going to happen. I'll be surprised if we even do win a game. We're going to get swept. Alright, okay. Game 2 for Vegas and Utah, and it goes to Vegas. Okay, game 2 between Buffalo and Boston. Let's do this. Game 2 belongs to Boston. We're up 2-0, and they won both of them in Buffalo. Okay. Buffalo might be a little concerning now. Oh, like I said, who the hell cares? Buffalo's just happy they were in the playoffs, so I don't think they really care that much. Alright, game 2 between Ottawa and Carolina. Game 2 goes to Carolina. Which, again, not surprised at all. Game 2 between Minnesota and Dallas. And game 2 goes to the Dallas Stars. Alright. Surprisingly, the Ducks won game 1 in Edmonton. So let's see how they do in game 2. Can they go up 2-0 and win both games in Edmonton? That would be huge. Yeah, they can. Alright, they're going back home with a 2-0 series lead after beating Edmonton both times in Edmonton. Alright. Game 2 between the Montreal Canadiens and Tampa Bay Lightning. Who will win? Tampa Bay. The Battle of Pennsylvania. Again for game 2 in Pittsburgh. Will Philadelphia win another game in Pittsburgh and go back home with a 2-0 series lead? Let's find out. Game 2. No, Pittsburgh ties it up. Alright, they're going back to Philadelphia with the series tied. Alright then. Game 3 in Los Angeles. Can the Kings maybe pull off a miracle after all, and maybe 2012 luck as well, just like we did with the Vancouver Canucks that year? Okay, I'm being overconfident a little bit, but you never know. And as I expected, Colorado takes game 3 in Los Angeles. Alright, Vegas and Utah. Utah's first ever home game in the playoffs in their existence. Will they actually win a game at home? In the first time they ever played at home? Yes, they will. Alright, let's go. Good job, Utah. Woohoo, keep it up. Alright, now it's time to play at TD Garden in Boston, and Buffalo is on the road. Oh, please, Boston, don't go 3-0. I swear to God. Of course. Boston is up 3-0. Buffalo is up for elimination. I hate my life. Alright, anyway, Game 3 in Ottawa. Will Carolina go up 3-0 for Game 3? Yep, they will. And again, it's really not that surprised. Although I don't really I expect like 5 games. Like I'm not surprised that they're up 3-0. I just think it was gonna be 5 games. I don't think it'll be a sweep. All right, Dallas and Minnesota. Dallas has a chance to go 3-0, but Minnesota is not going to make it easy. So let's see. Will Minnesota win at home and be down 2-1? Nope. Dallas is up 3-0. All right, the first home Ducks game in the playoffs since 2018. There is absolutely no way that the Ducks are actually going to go up 3-0 against Edmonton in real life. Like that's just not going to happen. There's just impossible. No. I refuse to believe that. Come on, Edmonton, please win in Anaheim. I beg you. You gotta be kidding me. The Ducks are up 3-0. Edmonton, what is going on? Seriously. Are you guys just not performing as I expected? How is Connor McDavid doing? Or Leon Draisaitl? Alright, the 2021 Stanley Cup Finals rematch is heading back to Montreal. The series is tied 1 game apiece. So who will end up winning Game 3 and take 2-1? That would be Montreal. The Battle of Pennsylvania is also tied at 1. So, and they're in Philadelphia. So who will go up 2-1? Please be Philadelphia. And it's Pittsburgh. Of course it's Pittsburgh. Alright, Game 4. If Colorado wins this game, it's over. Like, there's just no way the Kings are going to come back 3-1 if Colorado wins. But if the Kings somehow win and tie the series up at 2, I'll be incredibly shocked. Alright, come on, LA. Please win Game 4. Oh my god, no way. The Kings actually won Game 4. The series is tied. We're going to Game 6. Oh my god, there is no way. No. I honestly can't believe it. Can my LA Kings actually pull an upset against Colorado Avalanche? The 2012 Miracle Run might be coming back. I don't know. I refuse to believe that's true. Alright, come on, Utah. I need you to win Game 4. Tie the series. Go back to Vegas. And have a chance to take a 3-2 series lead. Come on. You got this. Please! Damn it! Vegas is up 3-1. That means Utah is up for elimination. Okay, oh, wait. Alright, so now here we go. We got Boston versus Buffalo. We got the first possibly playoff elimination of the simulation. So you guys know what that means. That means I'm actually going to go to the simulate. Alright, so how I'm going to do the simulate is that I'm just going to sim for the first 2 periods. And then just let the 3rd period happen. So anyway, let's get right into it. In the first period, it's no score. Alright. And I just need to make sure I hit the right buttons. Alright, so no score. Buffalo's had 14 shots, Boston has 8 shots. Alright then. Now it's time to let the 3rd period happen and see if we go to overtime. And I kind of hope we don't go to overtime, but at the same time, I kind of do it at the same time, so we'll see. Alright, before I do, I just need to make sure I hit the right buttons. Okay, it was X, and I'll go to 4. I feel like that'd be good. Okay, nothing. Bruins on a power play. Buffalo's on a power play. Okay. Just keep shooting. Boston is on power play, not Buffalo. Sorry. Oh, Boston scored. Oh, I did not mean to hit that. I just got so excited. Boston scored. They're up 1-0. Okay, so since I accidentally hit the game, I'm just going to let the game play. But you're going to cut back to the like 1 minute part. So I did not mean to hit that. That was my fault. I promise that won't happen again. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Oh my god, I did not expect that, but usually I'm not going to record this part, but I just want to show you that Buffalo actually scored. Holy crap, how did that go in? Yeah, I'd be angry too. Like that should not have been a goal. Alright, back to the last minute of the third period. I do have to say, I did like how they added on there that series Boston leads 3-0. I actually like how they added that. Did they add it in NHL 25? I actually don't remember. I didn't play a lot of NHL 25. To be fair, I rarely play NHL 26. I'm more into the NHL 12, honestly. Alright, will Boston score and win the game, or will Buffalo score and win the game, or will it go to overtime? Ooh. Oh, what was that? Pass it, dude. Yeah, I know I'm rooting for the Bruins, but I really don't care about the Bruins, and I hope they fail miserably. But seriously, you should have passed there. At least he did. That's what I would have done. First and 15th in season. I didn't really hear that said. All right, come on, Buffalo, win the draw. Win the draw. Thank you for winning the draw. Oh, of course, you lost the puck. Oh, thank God you regained the puck. All right. Come on, Buffalo. Come on, Buffalo. Oh, what a save. And we're going to overtime. Okay, so I'm not going to record a lot of the overtime. I'll record like the goal celebration. But if anything interesting happens, maybe I'll do like a separate video on it. I don't know. We'll see. But for the most part, I'm just going to cut to like the goal and stuff. So I don't know how long that's going to take. So we'll see. Also, if you're curious, Buffalo has 36 shots and Boston has 28 shots. So this is a high shooting game. So this is like a goalie duo, I guess. Ooh, I like the music pumping. Alright, we're at the last minute of the overtime. And it's just been a goalie duo. Like holy crap, the goalies have been insane this game. Alright, come on, Buffalo. Damn it. Alright, we're probably going to go to a second overtime. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Save it. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright. Yes, this is a very critical draw indeed, James. I think that's how they say his name. It's James, right? Yeah, I do have to say that this announcer, I think his name is James, is freaking terrible. I do not like him at all. I always hated him ever since he took over in 2020 in NHL games. So I meant to say NHL 20, but it was actually 2019 technically. But you know what I mean. Like, where is Mike Emmerich? I miss Mike Emmerich. Doc. I'll even take Gary Ford, even though I don't like him either. I'd rather have Gary Ford than him. Than James. Alright, we're going to double overtime. Oh, the Boston Bruins! No! The Boston Bruins won in overtime and they swept the Buffalo Sabres. They are moving on to the second round in an upset. No freaking way. Oh my god. Sabres fans, I am so sorry. I really hope this not happens to you in the actual series in real life. I hope you don't get swept. Oh, but I am very pissed that Boston moved on. Not very happy about that. Boston's moving on to the second round. Well, like I said, I don't think Sabres fans really is too upset about it. I think they're just happy they made the playoffs for the first time in 15 years. I still have no idea how that was a goal. Who scored that? I didn't see the guy's name. I'll put it on screen, which I probably already did. Alright, the Boston Bruins move on to the second round, and they'll wait the winner of Tampa Bay or Montreal. And here is the total shots. 47 shots for Buffalo and 44 shots for Boston. I cannot believe freaking Boston is moving on. So pathetic. And the Boston only made the playoffs because of the Red Wings. That's it. That's the only reason why they made the playoffs. It's the Red Wings. I said it before, I'll say it again. Screw the Red Wings. That team can't do anything right. Well, after that disaster of the game for Buffalo and me in general, it's time to have a potential another elimination game because Ottawa's up for elimination, as Carolina could sweep them in this game. So that means I'm going to sit through with this one and then go to the final minute. Hopefully this one does not go to overtime, like Boston and Buffalo. So let's sit the first two periods. Here we go. Ottawa is up 3-1. Okay, the goals, Jordan Stahl, someone Thompson, and I don't know who those guys are. I know who Jordan Stahl is. All right, time for the second period. Ottawa is up 6-3 in the second period. Let's look at the goals. Brady Kachuk, Tim Suzuki, I think that's how you pronounce his name. And I don't know who the other guys are. Alright, that's all. Sebastian Aho. Alright, it's now time to play, sit in the third period and go to the last minute. Or at least close to it, so let's do it. There we go. Alright, just remember, don't get too excited and accidentally hit the home button yet, Michael. Ottawa scored to make it 7-3. Okay, it's most likely not going to be a handshake line. And Ottawa has forced in Game 5 back in Carolina. They won a game. Woo! Oh my god. The third chance that someone will be going home in a row, which will be Minnesota. Like, there is no way they're actually going to go down 3-0 in real life. Like, that's just not going to happen. I expect them to be out in 6 games. Alright, you know the drill, guys. Time to sim. See what happens. Alright, first period. Okay, it's 1-1. Miko Rantanen, and I don't know who you are. Fun fact, guys, Jason Robinson is actually born literally like 15 minutes where I live. He's an LA native. So, yes, of course I'll be rooting for him. Alright, second period. Minnesota has the lead. It's 3-2. Let's see who scored. Vladimir Tarasenko. Wait, when was he on Minnesota? I don't remember him being in Minnesota. I thought it was Detroit. I remember him last season. He was in Detroit. Wait, was that Detroit he was on? Or am I thinking? No, it was Detroit. I was also thinking it was in Ottawa. Wait, no, he got traded from Ottawa to Florida and won a cup. And I think he went to Detroit. And I swear I don't remember him being in Minnesota. Alright, here we go. Time to play. Alright. Can Minnesota hold on and force a Game 5 back in Dallas? Or will Dallas win the series by sweeping Minnesota? Dallas was on the 5-on-3 penalty power play, and now they're on 5-on-4 power play, and they didn't score. And neither of them. All right, Minnesota held on. They won 3-2. So, yeah, Game 5, here we come. Back to Dallas. You gotta be kidding me. Another potential elimination. Anaheim has a chance to actually sweep Edmonton. Edmonton, I swear to God, if you actually get swept by the Ducks in the first round, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna call you guys absolutely pathetic. Like, there is no way this is going to happen. Alright, let's do the simulation. Here we go. First period. Okay, thank God. Edmonton is up 1-0. Who scored? Of course, Connor McDavid. Who else? Maybe Leon Draisaitl. Because they're the only two people that can actually score on Edmonton. Okay, maybe Evan Bouchard as well. Ready for the second period? Second period time. Edmonton's up 2-0. Let's go. Come on, Edmonton. I need you to force Game 5. Please force Game 5 back in your own ice. Okay, this guy scored. I don't know who you are. Alright, here we go. Time to play. Come on, Edmonton. Please hold the lead. Ducks on a power play. Edmonton killed it off. Thank God. Yeah, switching the goals to will be easier. Oh, Anaheim scored. Uh-oh. Oh no, the Ducks tied it up. No, Edmonton, please, please, please. Please score, please score, please score, please score. Alright, it's time to go into the actual game. I think we have like 55 seconds left. So let's do it, folks. Okay, 56 seconds left. Alright, I thought we had 55, but whatever. Alright, come on, Edmonton. Come on. Come on, score, score, score! Ah! Damn it, Edmonton. I swear to God, if you blow a 2-0 lead in Game 4 and get swept, I'm going to be very, very mad. Don't freaking screw this up. Oh, thank God. Save that. 17 and a half seconds left to go in the game. Or at least in regulation. Same thing, whatever. I don't care. Come on, Edmonton. All I care about is you forcing in game 5. Please. Go back to your own ice, please. Come on, go. Oh! Oh, please. Please stop this. Please stop this. Okay. Half a second left. Or, it's not half a second, but whatever. Wait. It's 0.5 seconds left. Come on. And it's not going to happen anyway. Alright, going overtime. Oh my God. Edmonton is probably going to blow a 2 games. Edmonton is probably going to blow a 2-0 lead. Heading into the third period. Oh my God, Anaheim is completely out shooting Edmonton. They have 46 and Edmonton has 27. Edmonton, you seriously need to shoot more. Like, holy crap. This is pathetic. Alright, come on. I didn't realize we were at the last minute. I was literally looking at my phone. Yeah, so my bad, guys. Yes! Edmonton! Thank you for not getting swept. You forced a game 5 back in Edmonton. Let's go. I don't think you're going to win the series now, thanks to losing 3 straight games, but hey, at least you're going back home to play another game in Edmonton. Oh, I like that. A lot better, so much better than recent NHL games. I'll pull out who scored that, because again, I didn't really see who it was. It wasn't McDavid. He got the assist, I think. Oh my God, thank God. Anaheim outshot Edmonton 51-37. Caller Ingram, I think he was, if I remember correctly, I think he was a former LA King as well. Well, I have to actually look it up. I'm not 100% sure. All right, here we go. It's time for Game 4 between the Montreal Canadiens and Tampa Bay Lightning. Will Tampa Bay tie it up, or will Montreal go up 3-1? Let's find out. Tampa Bay tied it up as I expected. All right, time for Game 4 of the Battle of Pennsylvania. Come on, Philadelphia. I need you to tie this series. Let's force another game in Philadelphia and try to laugh at Pittsburgh, please. Yes, okay. They're going back to Pittsburgh tied at 2, which means they're going back to Philadelphia for Game 6. All right, LA. Come on. Come on. Please, win Game 5 in Colorado. Go up 3-2. Possibly make an upset. Come on, please win. Please win. Please win! Yes! Oh my God, we actually are up 3-2. There is no way in hell. No. Again, this stuff's not gonna happen. It just won't happen. No. I said it multiple times, but again, I refuse to believe this team sucks. This team is terrible. No. I'm like seriously, I don't know what to say. Like, I cannot believe the Kings have a chance to actually close out the series against the President's Trophy winner, Colorado Avalanche. An upset in the first round, just like they did in 2012. Although that was 5 games where they were up 3-0 and then lost game 4, and then go to Vancouver and beat them in overtime. Alright, anyway, so we got elimination coming up, or possibly, and that would be Utah's. So they're down 3-1. If Vegas wins, they move on to the second round. So let's hope that Utah forks a game 5. So let's hope that Utah forces a game 6. Alright, time to do the simulation. Let's see what happens. First period. Alright, it's 1-1. Jack Eichel, Logan Cooley, I think that's how you say his name, on Aiden Hill. John Dursey, former LA King. Alright, second period. Utah's up 2-1. Okay, that guy scored. Come on, Utah. Please force a game 6. Please win in Vegas. Vegas is on the power play. Oh no, Vegas tied it up. Tomas Hertl. Utah's on the power play. Come on, please. Really? Tomas Hertl again? Come on, Utah. Please tie the game up. Vegas is up 4-2. Cody Sissons. Vegas is up 5-2. Mark Stone. And yeah, I send the game with I'm gonna play the game with 1:39 left. And you completely failed, Utah. Vegas is going to win this game and the series. Alright, last minute of play in the third period. Let's go. Vegas will be moving on to the second round to play either Edmonton or Anaheim. Probably Anaheim. There's really not much to really say. Is that, well, Vegas wins. That's all I can say. Utah can maybe score like maybe one more goal, but that's about it. Ten seconds left. And the Vegas Golden Knights will be heading off to the second round. I hate you, Vegas, so much. I don't know how you would advance to the second round in real life. Actually, you probably will. Knowing Vegas, because they always find a way to win. Alright, Vegas has 39 shots and Utah has 34 shots. Yeah, good night. Indeed. Alright, party all day, Las Vegas, and gamble and enjoy your beers and stuff, because you're going to the second round yet again. Now, please get eliminated in the next round, the second round to be exact. Alright, another possible elimination between the Carolina Hurricanes and Ottawa Senators. Ottawa has a chance to go home since they forced a Game 5 back in Carolina. and avoid getting swept. You know the drill by now, folks. Simulation time. Alright, here we go. First period. Carolina's up 1-0. Taylor Hall is on Carolina, which kind of feels weird because I seriously don't remember him being on Carolina. When the hell has he got to Carolina? Alright, second period. Ottawa ties it up. Who scored for Ottawa? Spence, alright. Time to play the third period. Let's see, will Carolina win the series or will Ottawa force a game 6 back in Ottawa? A boring period. Nothing literally happened at all. Oh, Ottawa took the lead. Oh, let's go. Come on, Ottawa. Hold the lead. Hold the lead. And I just realized I forgot to go back to goals. And Carolina tied it up. Oh no, I gotta go to the actual game now. I didn't see who actually scored for Ottawa. And I don't even know who scored for Carolina. Hopefully I caught it at the last second so I could put it on screen, but I have no idea if I did or not. If I did it, I apologize. Alright, come on. Let's see what happens here. Oh, oh, oh. Oh my god, no way! Carolina scored. Jordan Martin Nukter, or whatever I say his last name, scored on a breakaway. Okay, my mistake. I was stupid. It happened so quickly, I just didn't pay attention to what happens. So he somehow got the puck and was able to sneak it through. That's what actually happened. Oh, they actually added the bench reaction. I never knew that. Fifth point of the postseason. All right. We're 28.4 left to go in the game. And that is probably going to send Carolina to the second round. They'll play the winner of Pittsburgh or Philadelphia. Oh my god, what a bad turnover by Ottawa. Thank God that didn't turn out to be a goal, but seriously, that would have been a bad turnover if they scored. Well, actually, technically it is a bad turnover. Alright. Ottawa has 8.6 seconds left to keep their season alive. Carolina moves on to the second round. There we go. Congratulations, Carolina, which is probably going to happen in real life. In fact, I actually predict Carolina's going to win the series in 5 games. And it seems that the NHL 26 seems to agree with me. Again, I like to apologize for making that mistake in that goal right there. Again, I probably just wasn't paying attention, and it kind of happened kind of quickly. And sometimes when things happen too quickly, I accidentally mispronounce things something that are clearly not true. You can clearly see, like that right there, because I thought he was on a breakaway, but he wasn't. Okay, there's a mistake. So see, he was on the breakaway, so I thought he scored there, but I didn't see that guy there until like the last second, and then my brain just completely got screwed after that. But hey, whatever. Carolina absolutely outshot Ottawa 44-22. Oh my God! What a witness! What a goal! Like, oh my God! That was the series clinching winner game. That was the game series winning goal for Carolina. Oh my God! That is insane. All right, another possible chance that someone is going home right now because Minnesota is down 3-1. So now they're in Game 5 in Dallas. Will Minnesota win and force a Game 6 back in Minnesota? Let's find out. Alright, here we go. First period. Minnesota's up 1-0. Alright, so who scored? That guy. All the events. Alright, so it's time for the second period. Dallas tied it up 1-1 apiece. Okay, that guy scored. Alright, here we go. Oh, switch to goals. Okay, yeah, I am my goals. Alright. Minnesota's on the power play. Oh, they scored. They're up 2-1. I know I'm not saying come on Minnesota or come on Dallas because I can literally care less who wins this series, like honestly. Not a fan of either team. Oh, Jason Robertson, yes, the LA native, ties it up. Dallas takes the lead 3-2 with like. Alright, gotta go with 1:25 seconds left. I think Dallas scored, I think like 4 minutes left to go. Alright, let's go. We're not going to go to overtime, thank God. Alright, it actually says 1:31, but it said 1:25 when I sent the link, so I guess it's random? I don't know. Oh my God. What a goal by Carissa. God damn. And he ties the game up. My God, this is a crazy series. Crazy game. 105.1 miles per hour shot. Oh my God. There are MLB pitchers that can pitch, barely pitch like 105. Oh, there's the bench reaction. I think the highest pitching in MLB, I think it's like 106 or something. Actually, I'm not 100% sure, but I know it's like in the hundreds. Let's go. Ooh, we got hit. Alright, come on. Can Minnesota take the lead again? Nope. Ooh. Alright. If Minnesota wants to win this game, they have to win this face-off. And they don't. Alright. Alright. Here we go. Ooh, good save. Dallas wins in overtime, they move on to the second round to play either the Kings or the Avalanche. If Minnesota wins, then they force a Game 6 back in Minnesota. Alright? You know the drill. Time. I'm going to cut until the goal. Or the final minute of overtime. Alright. Oh, Quinn Hughes. What a slapper. And Minnesota has forced a Game 6 back in Minnesota. Look at that. Boom. Oh my god. And Minnesota was seriously super close from being eliminated from the playoffs. And then they just saved their season. Barely. And Minnesota outshot Dallas 45-33. Okay, I wouldn't say really outshot, but still, they still have more shots than Dallas by a decent amount. Oh man, what another crazy game! Like when I enter like these last minute to play in the third period moments, they somehow are super chaotic. Except for the Vegas Utah one. That one was just boring, predictable, bullcrap stuff. All right, it's time for Game 5 between the Anaheim Ducks and Edmonton Oilers. Oh my God, Edmonton, please, you gotta win at home, right? You need to force the Game 6 back in Anaheim, right? In Southern California. Come on, I know you got this. You can beat my grandma's team. This team has no playoff experience. You have way more playoff experience than the Ducks do. You better win this game, Edmonton, I swear to God. Alright, here we go. First period. Okay, Edmonton is up 1-0. Who scored? Okay, that guy. Whoever it is. Alright, time for the second period. Edmonton's up 2-0. Come on, Edmonton. Please force a Game 6. Okay? Alright. Time to go to goals. Time to play the third period. Let's go, Oilers. Let's go, Oilers. Ducks are on a power play. Alright, Edmonton to score one more goal. That's pretty much it. Pretty much seal the game if you score another goal. Alright, 2-0 shutout in Edmonton at home. They're going back to Anaheim for Game 6. Good job, Edmonton. It's time to go to the next game. And what will it be? Ah, yes, the 2021 Stanley Cup Finals rematch between the Tampa Bay Lightning and Montreal Canadiens. One of these teams will go back to Montreal with a 3-2 series lead. And who would that end up being? That would be Tampa Bay. Oh, and the same thing happens to the Battle of Pennsylvania. I can literally copy and paste the exact same thing as I said about Montreal and Tampa Bay, and there literally won't be much of a difference at all. So whoever will win this game will go back to Philadelphia with a 3-2 series lead. Who would that be? Please be Philadelphia. It's Pittsburgh. Now this is completely surprising. The Kings have the chance to win at home and make it probably one of the biggest upsets in NHL history. Well, okay, probably not the biggest, but definitely like top 5. Actually, I'm not even top 5, but you know what I mean. One of the biggest upsets in NHL history. by beating the President's Trophy winner, Colorado Avalanche, when the team is just completely terrible. They might actually extend Ante Kopitar's final ever season. You know, last time they were up 3-2, they were playing against Edmonton in 2022, and I actually thought that Kings team was going to win that series. But nope, they blew it. But hey, Edmonton was the better team that year. It wasn't really much of a shocker, because, you know, that was the first time the Kings been in the playoffs in quite a while. Edmonton was just the better team, and Mike Smith was just outstanding throughout that series. He was the better goalie. So, yep, alright, time to sim. Come on, Kings. We got this. First period. Oh, Colorado's on the power play already. Yes, we're up 1-0. Okay. Mackenzie Blackwood for Colorado's goalie. Here's all the event. Alright. Time for the second period. Oh my god, there is no way the Kings might actually pull the upset. They're going back to 2012 form, I swear to God. Without Jonathan Quick. No. No way. No way. They're up 4-1. Who scored our goals? Quentin Byfield, Alex Turcotte, twice. Oh my god. I'm in shock. Waste of 8 days. But at least I get to see Ante Kopitar for 4 more games. That's all that matters to me. Colorado started off on the power play. They did nothing. Colorado did score to make it 4-2. Okay. I didn't see who scored that. Let me see who scored that. Okay. So I keep forgetting to go to goals after the second period. Oh, the Kings are on the power play? Okay, that's fine. Alright. Go in with 1:23 seconds left. Well, it's probably not actually 1:23 seconds left. But whatever. The Kings might actually go to the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Yeah. We're actually going to beat the President's Trophy winners. The team that has we have 90 points. I think Colorado has they're 119 points or something like that. It's a lot of difference. The AFC Los Angeles Kings are going to move on to the second round. I cannot believe it. Alex Turcotte has a hat trick. Let's go. It's not going to happen in real life, but just let me enjoy my moment in the video game. The video game actually predicts the Kings will win the series. Let's freaking go. The Kings will play the winner of Dallas or Minnesota. Ooh. Darcy Kemper beat his former team because, yes, he was a former Colorado Avalanche when he won the Stanley Cup in 2022. One more goal. Adrian Kempe, one more goal. No friggin' way. So I guess people on Facebook were right about the Kings. They were the 8th seed in 2012, and everyone wrote them down and said they're going to get their asses kicked by Vancouver, and they won. And the same thing here. A lot of people wrote them off, saying that they're going to get their asses kicked by Colorado, myself included. And in the video game, they actually pull off an upset. They become the first team to win the President's Trophy They become the first team to beat the President's Trophy winner in the first round since the Florida Panthers in 2023. When the Boston Bruins had like, I think like 135 points, and I think they had like 65 wins. Or so I think it was 65, I'm not 100% sure. But whatever, the Kings will move on to the second round for the first time since their cup win in 2014. Oh my god. I actually would wish that would happen, but everyone knows, even most Kings fans know that's just a long shot. It's not going to happen. I said it multiple times, but I'll keep saying it. It's not going to happen, guys. But the video game has predicted the Kings will move on, will win the series, beat Colorado in 6 games, as Colorado is the President's Trophy winners. The President's Trophy is indeed cursed. Colorado has 36 shots and the Kings had 32 shots. Our number 1 star is Alex Turcotte. Yep, 3 goals. Got a hat trick. Let's go. Can't believe the Kings actually are moving on to the second round. Alright, next up we got a possible elimination yet again. Actually, the rest of these are going to be possible eliminations. So now, this time we got the Dallas Stars and Minnesota Wild. Game 6 in Minnesota. Alright, here we go. First period. No score. Second period. Oh my god. It's tied 3-3. They scored 6 goals in the second period total. 3 each. Let's see who scored. Kaprizov, Matt Duchene. Jeez. Yeah, I actually remember this time. Time to play the third period. Nick Foligno scores, and Minnesota takes a 4-3 lead. Dallas is on a power play. Will they tie it up? Yep, they did. Jason Robertson, let's go. Go, Jason Robertson. Alright, time to go. It said like a minute 22, but we all know that's not actually a minute 22. Alright. Alright, who will end up winning this game? Oh! What? What kind of a fluky goal was that? Mikko Rantanen, what the hell just happened? How did that go in? Oh my god. Minnesota, I am so sorry. That was so bad luck there. Oh my god, that was so lucky for Dallas. Bad luck for Minnesota. Let's go bring this home. They're on the road. What they're gonna bring at home? Just their fans. Just more games in the second round, I guess. Oh, he just missed the empty netter. Alright, can Minnesota tie this game up? took it. Will he score an empty netter? Yep, he will. Nico Rantanen. Yep, it was Nico Rantanen. I thought I saw Nico Rantanen. Alright, it looks like it's going to be the Dallas Stars and Los Angeles Kings in the second round. A matchup that is definitely not going to happen, but whatever. I've been saying that enough. I don't care. And this is what I actually predicted in real life. I predict that Dallas is going to win the series in 6. Alright, that's it. Dallas will be moving on to the second round of the playoffs. I can't believe he just missed it. Oh, I definitely did, James. I told you, every single time I sim to the last minute of the entire game, something crazy happens. Like, it happens every single time, except for one time. And that was, Vegas and Utah. And Minnesota has 39 shots and Dallas has 38. By one shot, Minnesota has more shots. Alright, it's time for Game 6 between the Anaheim Ducks and the Edmonton Oilers at Honda Center. I would rather be at the Angels right now, but hey, it's hockey playoffs, so yeah, got it. Hockey playoffs are more important than baseball right now. So, here we go. First period. Alright, no score. Alright, second period. Edmonton's up 3-0. Oh my god. Can they be the first team since the 2014 Los Angeles Kings to win a playoff series after being down 3-0 and winning it all? Oh my god. Who scored? Donor on Nurse. Ooh. Alright, here we go. Time for the third period. Come on, Edmonton. I need to put goals because goddamn I keep forgetting to switch that. Oh, the Ducks scored and they were on the power play, so now they just scored to make it 3-1. Ducks are on power play again, and they did not score this time. Ducks are on power play again. That's the third time they spared it, and they scored to make it 3-2. Oh no, Edmonton, please. Please don't blow it again, like you did in Game 4, or almost did in Game 4. Okay, minute 27 left. The Ducks really need to bring back their purple cheer uniforms. Those were the best. Oh my god. Alright, Anaheim has an empty netter. Or is it? No, Edmonton has an empty netter. Whatever, I forget. Oh, no, I thought the Ducks pulled their goalie, but I guess they sent it back. What is going on with the goalie there? I've never seen that before. Wait, what? Why are you pouring your goalie? Why are you pouring your goalie? No, I'm trying to remember my brain. Does it go Edmonton has the empty netter or the Ducks have the empty netter? I can't remember. I think it's Edmonton has the empty netter. Another forward goalie again. Leon Carlson. It was Leo Carlson, not Leon Carlson. Leo Carlson has tied the game. $100.5 miles per hour. Oh god damn it, Edmonton. You're gonna blow it. It looks like some of the players don't even care that they tied the game up. Looks like we're going to overtime again. Oh my god, this is actually getting kind of annoying. Like every time, like almost most of the time that I sit to the last minute of the period when a team probably is going to move on, the other team always ties it up and it goes to overtime. That was a good shot, I will have to admit. Good job, Leo Carlson. Alright, time for overtime. Hey look, there's Wyoming. The Ducks mascot. Oh, also the last minute of the overtime period. I didn't realize it. I know, I was not on my phone this time. I was actually watching. Just didn't realize it. Oh, come on. Force a game 7! Ah! Oh my god. 3, 2, 1. We're going to double overtime. Come on. Come on. Yes! Oh, thank God. Edmonton is forcing a game 7 back in Edmonton. Just like they almost did. Well, they technically did in the 2024 Stanley Cup Finals against Florida, but they lost in Game 7. Will that happen again for Edmonton? And they lose in the first round and get eliminated? Or will they actually complete the 3-0 comeback for the first time since the 2014 Los Angeles Kings? We'll find out. Oh, thank God. And once again, I'll put up who scored that. Okay. Game 6 in Montreal between the Tampa Bay Lightning and Montreal Canadiens. Will this go to a Game 7 as I expected, or will Tampa Bay will take the series in 6 in Montreal? I almost said the game by complete accident, but let's go ahead and do the first period. It is no score. Alright, second period. Tampa Bay's up 2-0. Okay, those two scored for Tampa Bay. I don't know who they are. Time for the third period. Oh, Montreal scored to make it 2-1. Montreal's on a power play and they score. Get my controller ready in case, you know, if Tampa Bay ends up winning. Tampa Bay's on the power play. They didn't score. Alright, with 1:24 left to go in the game. Tampa Bay is up 2-1. Canadiens beat on Montreal. I don't know how you actually pronounce that. Ooh. Alright. Tampa Bay wins, they will move on to play against Boston Bruins. Oh my god, Montreal almost tied it up. Uh-oh. Oh no! Come on, Montreal, you got this. God damn it. Jake Getzel puts it away. And Tampa Bay will be moving on to the second round to play against the Boston Bruins. I had to deal with Florida again. And no, I don't mean the Florida Panthers. I clearly mean the Florida-based hockey team. Because Tampa Bay is still based in Florida. Oh well, I really would like to see Montreal beat Tampa Bay. Oh, it's so close again. And they run out of time. Tampa Bay will be moving on to the second round against Boston. Wouldn't it be awesome if it ends up being Boston-Montreal in real life? I doubt that's what happened. Yeah, it really could have. Montreal had 34 shots and Tampa Bay had 33 shots. Montreal has more shots than Tampa Bay by 1, but they still lost just like Minnesota. Oh well. I can't believe I had to deal with Tampa Bay continuing on in the playoffs again. I really am getting sick and tired of dealing with Florida teams in the playoffs for this. I really hope Tampa Bay does not make the Cup Finals, but knowing the NHL, they'll probably rig it for them. Because that's how Gary Bettman works. Screw you, Gary Bettman. Alright, the Battle of Pennsylvania. Game 6 in Philadelphia. Pittsburgh has a chance to take the series, or could Philadelphia force a Game 7 back in Pittsburgh with a win at home? Come on, Philadelphia. Let's force a Game 7 back in Pittsburgh and take out those damn Penguins. First period. Okay, it's 2-2. And of course, Sidney Crosby scored 1, because why not? And you know what's funny? Stuart Skinner even admits that he forgot what it was like to play in Edmonton after being traded to Pittsburgh. Not even joking, he even said that. And I was like, oh my god, that is so funny. He got treated so poorly in Edmonton. Well, it doesn't make sense because... Well, it does make sense because Oilers fans are nothing but whiny brats. Oh, Philadelphia scored to make it 3-2 and they took the lead. Alright, come on, Philadelphia. Kill this power play for Pittsburgh. Oh, and Philadelphia scored to make it 4-2. Come on. Just 10 minutes left to go to force a Game 7 in Pittsburgh. Did I say kill this power play? I don't know what I'm saying. I probably should have said kill this penalty kill. Ah, damn it, I went too early again. With 3 minutes and 15 seconds left. It's not a huge deal. Alright, well, I accidentally sinned to the game instead. So, Philadelphia did score, as you saw from the goal there. So, yeah, there will be a Game 7 back in Pittsburgh. The Battle of Pennsylvania will be heading to 7 games. Let's go. This will be epic. Alright, we have 2 series left to do, and both of them are in Game 7. We got the Edmonton Oilers and Anaheim Ducks, and the other one was the Battle of Pennsylvania between the Philadelphia Flyers and Pittsburgh Penguins. Oh boy, can Edmonton actually come back from a 3-0 series deficit and win it 4-3 in a Game 7 back in Edmonton? Come on, Oilers, I know you got this. Let's freaking do this. Let's go, Oilers. First period. Edmonton's up 2-0. Alright, let's go. Come on, Edmonton. Dickinson. Is it Jason Dickinson, right? Yeah, I think so. Alright, second period. It's 3-1 Edmonton. Oh my god, they actually can do this. Ada Henrique scored to make it 3-1 for Edmonton. Or is it? Yeah, no, he did make it 3-1. All right, come on, Edmonton, hold this lead up. It's time to start the third period. Come on, make history. Become the first team since the 2014 Los Angeles Kings to win a series after losing the first 3 games in the best out of 7 series. Come on, Edmonton, beat those goddamn Ducks. Make me laugh at my grandma's hockey team. And I have 1:24 seconds left to make history. I think we could say that Edmonton got it, but I can't be too cocky. They're up 3-1. They're with 1:25 left. There's no way they're gonna blow 2 goals in less than a minute and a half. Let's go Oilers. Edmonton can put the game away officially with the empty netter. Come on, Oilers. We destroyed Connor McDavid. Oh no. Oh no, Leo Carson scored to make it 3-2. Did I seriously just jig myself? Okay. Oh no, this is bad. This is bad. Ooh, goalie cam. Or net cam. Wait, it didn't look like he took the shot at all. Or the animation didn't show or something. I'm not really sure. Well, they have 30.8 seconds left to go. Come on, Edmonton. You got this. Just hold the lead. Oh. Oh. 10 seconds left. Come on. Yes. Just get it out. Alright, whatever. The Edmonton Oilers have came back from a 3-0 series deficit and won 4 straight games to win the series. They become the first team to do so since the 2014 Los Angeles Kings. The Anaheim Ducks blew a 3-0 series lead. Oh my god, they have joined the San Jose Sharks, as well as the Boston Bruins, Pittsburgh Penguins, Detroit Red Wings. I think that's all. I'm not 100% sure, but they've become the 15th ever to do that. Oh my god, well done, Edmonton. You'll be moving on to the second round to play against Vegas, another team that I want you guys to beat the living crap out of. So I'll be rooting for you for that one as well. And in real life, I think the Oilers are going to beat the Ducks. And the Oilers have 37 shots, and the Anaheim Ducks have 33 shots. All right, let's finish the final game of the first round of the Battle of Pennsylvania. All right, this is it. Pittsburgh versus Philadelphia in the best out of 7 of the Battle of Pennsylvania. Who will win and move on to play against the Carolina Hurricanes? Will it be Pittsburgh or Philadelphia? Everyone in the NHL is rooting for Philadelphia because nobody wants to see Sidney Crosby in the playoffs or the Pittsburgh Penguins in general. Come on, Game 7, here we go. Come on, Philadelphia. First period. Philadelphia has the lead. It's 3-1. Trevor Seeger scored. I don't know who the rest of you guys are, but I don't care. All right, second period time. Okay, 3-2. Pittsburgh did score in the second period. Brian Ross. Time to play the third period. Oh, and damn it, I forgot again to switch the goal. Yes, Philadelphia has a 4-2 lead. Come on, just hold the lead. Just hold the lead. Philadelphia's on the power play. They didn't score, that's okay. That's okay. Pittsburgh made it 4-3. All right, 55 seconds left to go. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. And this is not even real life. Oh my God, come on, Philadelphia. Make me laugh at Sidney Crosby and the Penguins. Please. Oh, exactly 60 seconds left. Let's go. Alright. Okay. Come on, score the empty netter. Score the empty netter. Yes! It looks like Pittsburgh is going home, and Philadelphia will be moving on to play against Carolina, and Noah puts the game away. Boom. Take that, Pittsburgh. Take that, Sidney Crosby. Noah Gates. Pittsburgh pulled their goalie again. Oof. Oh, what a hit. Another empty there? Okay, never mind. But that doesn't matter. The point is that the Pittsburgh Penguins are going to get eliminated in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Philadelphia wins the Battle of Pennsylvania and will be moving on to the second round against the Carolina Hurricanes. Oh my god, watching the Penguins cry is awesome. Because screw those damn Penguins. Screw Sidney Crosby. Screw that whiny bastard. Everybody hates Sidney Crosby. But he's a good player, so. He's a legend as well in hockey. Alright, and that is the end of the first round. The recording section took way longer than I thought it was going to because a couple things happened. And of course, overtime happened a few times, but the first round recording is over. So no Gates or no Cats? Whatever, I don't care. Philadelphia has 39 shots and Pittsburgh has 27 shots. Alright, we have now made it to the second round, and it's going to be between the Los Angeles Kings and Dallas Stars, the Vegas Golden Knights and Edmonton Oilers, Tampa Bay Lightning and Boston Bruins, and Carolina Hurricanes and Philadelphia Flyers. Let's go. I cannot wait to do the second round. I honestly cannot believe that the Kings are in the second round against Dallas. There is no way they're going to make a deep playoff run. If they somehow beat Dallas, I'll be amazed. And because, again, it's not going to happen in real life.